So, what does it really mean to be a great person? I mean, we throw that term around all the time, but what qualities actually make someone great? Well, it turns out this isn't some new age question. It's actually the heart of a fascinating debate that happened over 2,500 years ago. And you know what? This debate might just change how you think about success today. So, let's get into it.
Okay, so picture this. One of the most powerful politicians of his day decides to go and question one of the most profound spiritual masters ever. The politician, he's got this super clear, very practical idea of what greatness looks like. But the spiritual master, well, he's about to turn that idea completely on its head. This isn't just some old story, you guys. This is a total clash between two timeless visions of what it means to live a good life. All right, let's set the scene. We're talking ancient India, at a place called the Bamboo Grove, and this guy, Vassakara, shows up. He's the chief minister of a powerful kingdom called Magadha. So think of him as like the Secretary of State, or a top CEO, a real man of action, a mover and shaker. And he goes right up to the Buddha. Yeah, this is not a casual chat. This is a meeting of two absolute giants from completely different worlds. And Vassakara, he doesn't mess around. He gets straight to the point. He has his own definition of what makes a person great, and it's all about what we'd now call, executive competence. It's a blueprint for worldly success, pure and simple. And you know what's wild? How modern his list sounds? First, a great person is learned. They're a quick study. They get the point immediately. Second, they have an incredible memory, never forgetting a thing. And third, they're a superstar at managing worldly affairs. I mean, come on. That's basically the job description for a top CEO or political advisor today, isn't it? It's all about being effective out there in the world.
And then he throws down the gauntlet. He looks the Buddha in the eye and basically says, all right, that's my definition. If you agree, then agree with me. If you think I'm wrong, then criticize me. He's so direct. He's really putting the Buddha on the spot here, demanding a straight yes or no answer.
But the Buddha, he doesn't take the bait. He doesn't play by the minister's rules at all. Instead of a simple yes or no, he does something much more profound. He completely reframes the entire question. He's about to shift the whole debate from the world out there to the world in here. And his first line back is just genius. He says, I neither agree with you, Brahmin, nor do I criticize you. Right there, he just sidesteps the whole trap. He's not going to get pulled into some back and forth argument. He's signaling that he's on a totally different wavelength. It's like he's saying, yeah, I'm not playing that game. Let me show you a whole different one.
So here's the Buddha's version. First, a truly great person works for the happiness and well-being of lots of people. It's not just about you, it's about your impact. Second, they have complete mastery of their own mind. They think what they want to think, not just whatever random thought pops in. Third, they can enter these incredibly deep states of meditation, just like that. And finally, they're free from all that inner junk, all the mental turmoil. So you see the difference? The minister's great person manages an empire. The Buddha's great person masters themselves.
So what we have here are two completely different paths to greatness, right? One is all about mastering the world around you, external power. The other is about mastering the world inside you, internal control. Let's really break that down.
And this chart just lays it out so perfectly. Look at the minister's view. The focus is on the external world. The key skill, management and intellect. The goal, control of affairs. And how do you measure it? By worldly competence. Now look at the Buddha's view. The focus is completely on the internal world. The key skill isn't intellect, it's mind mastery and compassion. The goal isn't to control things, but to control yourself. And the measure of success? Inner liberation. I mean, they are two totally different paths leading to two totally different destinations.
Okay, so the big question is, how does the ultimate man of action, this minister Vassakara, react to this super internal, almost spiritual definition of greatness? You'd think he'd just roll his eyes and dismiss it as a bunch of philosophical fluff, right? But what he does next is absolutely not what you'd expect. He's completely blown away. He says, it's amazing, Master Gautama, and astounding how well that has been said. This guy, this master of the material world, is just floored. The Buddha's idea doesn't just sound interesting to him, it hits him like a bolt of lightning. He instantly gets it. He sees just how powerful this internal kind of greatness really is. But then he takes it even a step further. It's not enough to just agree with the definition. He has this sudden realization. He looks at the Buddha and basically says, wait a minute, You're not just describing some hypothetical great person, you're describing yourself, aren't you? And the Buddha's reply is so calm, so direct. He's not bragging, but he's not being falsely modest either. He just confirms it. Yes, Brahmin, I have attained mastery of the mind. He basically says, yes, I've done the work. I embody these qualities. And that right there is the ultimate mic drop. His own life is the proof that his definition of greatness is real.
And that leaves us with a pretty big question, one that's just as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. The minister's path, the path of worldly success and control, that's the one our society usually celebrates, right? But the Buddhist path, this path of inner control and self-mastery, it's a powerful alternative. So it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Which path defines our world today? And maybe more importantly, which path are you on?